Hey guys, how you doing today? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial on how I do my makeup really quick. Okay, I'm gonna also put this on my realistic wigs page so that I can just have an updated tutorial. And I'm doing it here in my office because I was rushing today, and because I had an early client, so I grabbed my makeup, and that's what gave me the ideas because I didn't have time to do my makeup like I usually do yesterday. I don't even got my eyebrows on. And so I was like, well, let me just do a quick tutorial because, you know, I probably will know something that you don't know. Okay. And so, I got my little makeup here. I'll try my best. Okay. To explain everything I'm using. And we'll talk a little as we can go because usually I play some music, but I don't know. I didn't bring my other device, my iPad, to play some music. So yeah, guys, we're gonna wing it. We're gonna chat about it. We're gonna start with some witch hazel. I always keep witch hazel in a little bottle like this, um, and I spray. I usually spray it on cotton balls, but I don't have no cotton balls, so this is just like a wet tissue. And so with the witch hazel, I always start kind of on my chin, and I just really and my face is clean. I wash my face obviously before I left, and so I like to just go in with the witch hazel, cause for some reason my chin, like, I don't know, it always has like little stuff on it that I see. So the witch hazel really like removes everything. So this is what you would do with a cotton swab, y'all. Just kind of remove any impurities and stuff like that, and it just gives your skin a nice kind of hydrated start. Um, get it all, get it all. You don't want to miss no spots, and don't forget your fingers. I mean, I washed my hands before this, but I like to really just be thorough in a sense. Um, so now you can kind of see, you can see how it looks a lot more smooth. Now I do got these little bumps right here, and I be plucking my little hairs that they say don't pluck. I'm plucking. Gotta go. um, I don't know. I guess though I do get like one or two hairs there. I don't know why. I can't explain it. All right, so once you go on with that witch hazel, then I like to go on with my Dermalogica face primer. Did I leave my other lotion in my head like that? So what I do, I don't really do heavy foundation. I mix my foundation, but I mix it with this face lotion by Artistry. It's a known brand, but not really. But I've had it for a really long time. Um, Maybe I'll do another tutorial with it. But right now I'm gonna just use this Dermalogica because this is what I have, and it's really smooth. That's why I like it. And I have oily skin, so I use products for oily skin, obviously. Obviously. Sure. Put a little more. Feel a little dry still. And I really like my skin to start off not too dry. Um, just because like, when your skin is too dry and you have oily skin, then your skin starts fighting later on extra hard. So that's why I don't like it to be too dry. Um, my lips are dry. I didn't bring my little lip balm, but I'm gonna just rub it on my lips too. Hey. All right, now we're gonna start with the brows. And I'm not gonna really edit this because I want y'all to really see how long I take. Now I usually take longer than I need to take, and that's because like y'all, I be singing, I be just having a good time, and I be having too much fun. I really do. All right, so let's start with these brows. I might use a mirror for the brows. I haven't decided yet, but because I'm just looking at the camera, so I don't know if I could do my brows on camera. So what I do anyway, I cut my eyebrow off right here, just because my eyebrows are really low. You know, like they don't really give a good arch. So I literally shave it off right here, and then it lets me arch a little better. Now, if you naturally just have those perfectly shaped brows, you don't have to do that. But for me, I don't have perfectly shaped eyebrows. Like no matter if I wax them or if I thread them, I just don't have that arch that I like. So in order to get the arch that I like, literally me, I have to like shave my eyebrow off right there. So, um, oh, and this is just an eyebrow pomade. It don't. I think this one is by Elf because they don't have a thing on it. Um, and I just use this for the ends. You'll see, because I need something thick. Only because like my eyebrow hair is really dark, so I actually make. Excuse me. I draw it on dark and then I lighten it up because my hair is so light. So I'm gonna show y'all. Just watch on. I don't let me push this up. Hold on. Okay. So go like that. Then you hold it up. See? And I start right here, not here, because then the line is too dark. And then I go in like an arcward position. Arc, not awkward, arcward. And then I stop about right there. So that's like my trace. And then I go back in. And I kind of light feathered. And then you kind of bring it down. I don't go too far on this line because I want it to be kind of like pointy. So I don't go over it twice. I kind of meet it like this. Okay, so you see that? I know y'all see that. Okay, so, and then feather it in. And then come here. I don't re-dip because again, I don't want it to be really dark right here. So I don't go in too many times. And then the front, I go like that. Brush it up. Okay. And then boop, 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 boop. Okay. This is hard to see. I'll probably have to double check it over there only because this isn't a mirror. This is like a video, so it's different. All right, then I do the same thing. It's important to brush your hairs up because you kind of want them out the way. If you have some. Now, it looks like, no, this is how my eyebrows look. I don't got that many. So you go where the arch is. So my eyebrow is arching right here. So that's where I lift it up. Start here. Arch. Arching. Arching it back. Arching. Okay. And it should kind of be like, you know what I mean? So that's how you kind of could see it. And then go on top and fix the arch. See? And then you kind of color it in right there. Bam. So I don't know what this little dark spot is right here, but I always draw my eyebrow on top of that. I didn't always have it. I don't know where it came from. Bam. So you want them to always be ombre, meaning light to dark. So that's why I kind of start here with the darkness, only because that's where most of the product comes off, and it'll naturally create that dark light effect. Now look at the difference, y'all. Okay. So then I close my pomade. I'm gonna go back in with some powder, but before I do that, I'm gonna go in with this matte concealer. I'm gonna show y'all my brush. Um, so this is a flat brush. It got some product on it, but matte concealer. I use this brownish one. Um, yeah, see, I need to get a new one, but I use this brownish one just because I don't like it to look light around my eyes. So, and I keep the brush flat. So, the way I do it, it keeps it flat. And this is medium to brown, rich yellow, burnt coral, NC40. NC40. All right. So, then same thing, lift. So it is a little darker than my skin and a shade darker. And that's what I like because when I put on my foundation, it blends. Because the light is making me look lighter than what I actually am. So that's why I go a little darker just so I can look right. I don't want to look pale. Because I do have pigment. You know what I'm saying? Like when you up in the light like this, it look like you don't. But I have color to me. I mean, people call me light skin, but I think I'm brown. I don't think I'm mellow yellow. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you see how I make that line and then I kind of like bring it down. See that? And I don't do it on top. Not all the time. Sometimes, but a lot of times I don't just because I want it to look natural. I don't want it to look like, like a check mark. Is it raining? Yeah, it is raining a little. So, same thing, other side. See, bam. So you see when you do it, it don't make you look like, but it kind of like, just makes it look smooth. And I turn the brush around, and then I color that mark right there. This is so hard to do on camera, y'all. I should have a mirror. Let me see. I'm gonna use the mirror on this little thing real quick. Oh yeah, yep, that look good. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them just like this, y'all. Sometimes I put powder in them, but I don't know, maybe they don't really need powder today. I'm about to show y'all this trick I do too. Wait for it. So there they go, y'all. So that is, and I always close and put everything back, but one other trick that I do is, and I do this a lot, it actually helps because like the next day when I go work out, like my eyebrows are done, I take some Duo eyelash glue. And draw it on there. That. This you want to do quick because it's dry. Just bring it on. Then you get your brush. See the little white thing? Okay. Yep. Do that just like that. And they really come to life. So it looks kind of light, really light on camera. But when I look at it right here, let me see. Oh yeah, they look perfect. Because remember, guys, I have really light hair, so I can't have really dark brows. It's gonna look too strong. So if I had weave, maybe I will go in a little darker. But because I'm doing such a natural look, I don't want my eyebrows to just be too like they're gonna show too much. So this is a really basic, clean makeup look because again I have short hair and stuff like that. So I don't want my eyebrows to take over um, and do too much with them. So then what I do is I'm telling y'all all my secrets. I'm just letting y'all know. There's no excuse. So again, my nose gets really, really oily. So I have this I forgot what it's called, but I go like that on my nose. And I do this every day. And this kind of controls, and my mustache too, because my mustache get real sweaty. It helps control the oil a lot. I forgot what it's called. Shoot, dang. It turns light. So while that is setting, what did I pick? And you're gonna see it's gonna turn white. It's gonna turn white, and it's gonna control my oil all day. So if I'm recording 2-3 videos or anything like that, or if I gotta make some other runs, my nose won't get oily. So this is what I like. So while that's drying, what I do is I go on with the Anastasia. I used to use my MAC, but because I have so much makeup, I try to use what I can. That's why you see the red is empty right here. So I got this Anastasia palette. And I go in with the red right here. This makes my look. And I use the same brush I use for my eyebrows. And I'm just tapping it in there because it's really thick, which is really good because you don't really need that much concealer. So then what I do is I pack it under my eye right here. Now, because of my skin tone, this is called color correction. So if you're lighter than me, you would use, I think, yellow. But this is what I love underneath my eyes. Even when I'm not, like, y'all ever see when I be like, I just got on concealer. Sometimes I just put this on, a light layer of it, and I put powder on top. Like a powder that matches my skin. And it literally makes me look like I got on not full makeup, but it looks like I did some work. And guys, this is what I do on my dark circles. It sounds like hail, don't it? I think it's just hard rain. Okay. This is what I do. So you see how my nose is turning white? So then, right, blend this in. It's a damp beauty blender. Okay, just like that. I didn't even bring my shadow palette, which I forgot, but it's alright. I'm gonna show y'all this other trick I do, because sometimes I do forget it and I just improvise. So yeah, once you do it like that, then I take the other side, nothing on it, and just start to blend in the white stuff. Okay. Alright, so then I use the Juvia's Place foundation, and this This is full coverage. This is Malawi 230. That's my color. Malawi 230. So what I do, guys, a dab, like that. Then that's even a lot. And then I told you I usually use a face lotion, like any face lotion I have, but I'm gonna use my mattifier. And this stuff lasts so long. I had this for how long? This is not that thick, so that's why I'm using a lot of it. But I like to use more face lotion than foundation, just because I don't like it to look really thick. Then I'm gonna take my same concealer brush and I'm gonna mix it like that. So this thins it out. So now it's gonna look like that. And then the rest, I put it on those little spots I got down here. That's how I clean it up. Put it right on top of that, just like that. Then take it. Cover up all the white. It's really good. And it goes on so smooth with a wet beauty blender. And mixed with the lotion I got, it just it's just a nice coverage. It's not like so thick, you know. I'm gonna back up because sometimes the light can be too bright. Let me turn it down. Because if it's too bright, it's not gonna look how it's supposed to look. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Still look a little bright. Oh yeah, there you go. You see how that looks? Yeah. You see how that looks more natural? Like that light was kind of bright, so you couldn't really see the color. Now you could kind of see how it looks more natural. Okay, and then get the neck. Get the neck. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna check in this mirror just to make sure. Yeah. Yeah. Perfecto. Okay. All right. So now what I do is I have the Juvia's Place concealer, color 10, which I do think I could have probably went up a little bit darker in this, but I was just like, I'll blend it. So what I do is I do one dot, and one of my This is really thick. Like Juvia's Place is really thick, so that's why I don't use that much of it because it's so thick. Okay. Then I take my concealer brush, which is from Sephora. This is from Sephora. It's like a flat, round brush, and I kind of go like this under my eyes because I want it really under my eye. Right? And you gotta bring it down. And then I do 1, 2, 3. See, I don't want too much product on my nose. When you have too much product on your nose, it gets oily. Right, I just spread that out like that. And then I go to my beauty blender and I blend it out. The key is really blending it out. You see how it's blended out? You don't want it to look like light dark. You know, you want it to look like one color, like a blended ombre. Okay, just like that. Yeah. Then what I do is I have this concoction powder. So this is a Mary Kay powder. I've had this for some time, y'all. I keep my stuff, like, I don't use a lot of it, so it lasts a really long time. So I mix. This is what I do. This Mary Kay powder is a dark powder. It's like a little bit darker than my natural shade, and I mix it with air spun. I literally pour it in here. This one is honey beige, and then I mix it with Born This Way, translucent medium. Born This Way. I put it in here. I mix it. So it's like 3 powders. And then I take a flat brush like this. It's like a flat round. Just like that. And I go like that. With this step, try not to breathe in. Because, you know, I don't want to be breathing this stuff in. So, and then I put on my eye. You kind of want to put it all on your face. I put it heavier under my eyes and lighter in other places. And you always want to set all of your makeup, okay? When you don't set your makeup, it moves around. And that's how you get really oily. So, you know, you want it to be dry. The point of setting your makeup is cooked, so it's dry. And when you sweat, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not messy. You don't want it to be messy. That powder is a little messy. All right. So while that is baking, I go in. Oh, I still have a little eyeshadow palette here. I have a Morphe. It's like a brown. It's like browns. Now I always use a lot of browns in my eyeshadow, only because I like a more natural look, and I'm brown. And browns and nudes, it just makes my face look natural, not over the top, not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes it look together, if that makes sense. So, and I usually use the same brush. So I'm gonna start with just a round brush like this. I'm gonna do real basic. And what I do is I start off with, I don't go with the darkest. I start off with the, sorry, it's hard to see with the little flash, but like a light kind of brown here, right? And then I go into my crease with that. So I start with that on both sides, And I start with the medium color first because I'm using the same brush. So it makes it easier when you start light and then go dark. So you blend it up. So you see it doesn't even look like I'm putting on eyeshadow. And that's the look I'm going for. I don't want to look like I'm eyeshadow. So then once you do that, then I go in with a little darker. I go a little darker, as you can see. And I just pack it on the side. That. I have this really nice brown tone shadow palette that I use, but I don't have it, so this will do. Watching the movements. See? Yeah. Pack, 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 pack. You just want to pack it into that corner. And this makes my eyes, it lifts my eyes up naturally. So you see how this is dark right there? You want to blend it. So I go back with the light and I just blend it. Yeah, just like that. All right, then I'm gonna go real light. I'm gonna go real light here, and I'm gonna go on my brows. Like this is, I'm feathering this on, and that's blending that brow line down into the eyeshadow, so it look like one. My lips are gonna dry. All right, so then I'm gonna change brushes. Use something kind of small, and then I use my same little witch hazel. You can use like a setting spray. I don't use setting spray. I did, but once I ran out, I just stopped using it, and I don't think you really need it. So now what I'm gonna do is for my lid right here, I'm gonna go on with this. This is my favorite highlighter. I got it from Forever 21, believe it or not. But it was a special kind, and it's just such a great tone. So I kind of like use these three colors and go into my crease. See that? Yeah. And just go into my crease. See? Sometimes I'll go on the whole eyelid, but I'm not gonna do that today. Right? Then I'll take my same flat brush, and you want to dust it off upward after you do your eyeshadow. Let me see. It's too bright. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah. Then what I do is, this is a Morphe palette. This is a Morphe highlight contour palette in color AH. So it has this nice warm brown, and I take this big brush like this, right? I dip it into that brown, and then I kind of like shake it off a little, and then this gives me some warmth, okay, into my skin so that I'm not looking ashy. And then I take that same color and I take like a contour kind of brush like this. Sorry. And I go into that same warm color and I do a harsher line and I brush it up. And it naturally kind of like brings my cheekbones up. And then I have a smaller, yeah. Guys, this, I feel like it be looking so much better in person. Like, the camera does this makeup look no justice, but y'all get the drift. Alright, so then, hey, I had another darker, I must have left it. I don't see it. Alright, so I'm gonna use that same contour color with a smaller round brush like this. Tap, tap, and then lightly bring my nose in. I don't like to contour too much, just because I feel like sometimes when you contour, it can make your nose look a little bigger. And I like my nose. I grew to love it. I used to think it was kind of big, which it probably is, but hey, what can you do, guys? See? Yeah. So not too much, just a little bit. I know some people like to go in with the contour, but I don't like to go in too much because it's just too much, you know? Like sometimes we be doing way too much. Same brush, a little light. Alright. So then I take that same, so that's it with the contour. That's how I contour, y'all. See, and you can kind of see better now. So now what I do, this is my favorite. Okay, I do this Fit Me blush. I love blush. And that same round contour brush. And I add some blush on top of the contour. So the contour is here, and then the blush is here. Now, I add a lot of blush because blush comes off. So it's really just to add some more color to you, so you don't look like, you know, you don't want to look pale and powdery. You know, you want to look like you got some color. Okay. All right. So then, with the blush. Then, I also, let me go back with this eyeshadow palette. And I use a small, that same kind of flat brush. And I go in with the brown, this palette. The brown. And I go like that. So it's like the corner in the back to the middle. Sometimes I do this and I do a little orange in it. And it looks really natural. And you just want to get that waterline with some brown. See, I bring it to that. You want your eyes to be like, you know what I mean? Like, bring them up. Not necessarily. You always want to kind of do your eyes to a point. Your eyebrows and everything should kind of meet at a good point like that. Okay. Then my other favorite part is, let me see, my lip liner, which I need a new one, y'all. I love this brown lip liner. I probably can't even find it because it's so small. Chiquito. Oh, maybe I got one in here. So NYX lip liner chocolate. Okay, and when I don't have brown, I sometimes put it into my eye too. All right, so then what you want to do? Pucker up them lips. So I always just follow my natural line. I don't go over because I feel like it's just too much. But this ain't the one because it's light. I have my other one that's a little darker. Yeah, this one's too light. I can't find one that oh, here you go. This one is color dark brown. Oh, okay. I knew it was a difference. So you see how little it is? I need another one. So yeah, dark brown. Cause I like to see this on it. Oh, it is raining. See? And then when I go here, this. Color in the corners right here. So I like it to look kind of natural. Then I got this Mary Kay. It's like a sheer kind of lip. I love it because it's just so natural. You know, like it goes with every look. Watch. It looks like that. It looks dark, but it's not that dark when you put it on. And I always use brown. I don't care what color I got on. I use brown lip liner, y'all. Then I like to just, you know, emphasize on that. And then my mascara. Middle school. Or before I go, let me put some highlight on. My same highlight. And I like to use this little. It's like a little brush, but it's very fluffy. And do it like this. See how it's coming together, y'all? I always do my brow. And I do my lip. Like that, like downward. And I match it with my nose a little. Oh, it's too much. Yeah, like that. So you see it more in person. Then this light is really bright. Alright, and then last but not least, I'm gonna do these lashes. Oh, they say lash and brow building serum. So this is a Mary Kay and Ashley lash builder, and I just kind of rub it on my eye. Not too much. I just rub it on my eyelashes. It's like a serum. It says serum. So, and then I do this. Today I'm going to use just this. This is by Maybelline. I think this is Maybelline. I either use this one or I got one by Mary Kay. There it is. Actually, we're going to use the one by Mary Kay. I like this one. The Maybelline one I kind of use when I just can't find this. But it's like a nice brush like that. And I just rock, lift, and then I just. And then when you do the other side, you want to go like this. Because you don't want to get it on your skin. So, I'm going to show y'all. Dip, right? Because I'm a righty. Flip. And it helps you get in that corner. Same thing with the bottom. So bottom, you just want to kind of like, I kind of look up or sometimes I look to the side like that. It's easier to do. But you want to rock. You see how I'm doing a little wiggle side to side and then a brush. And then flip that wrist for the other side. Because when you try to go like that, you want to really, you want the brush to do what it's supposed to do. And if you got it like this, it's not going to do what you need it to do. You could get that little corner, but you still want to. Okay, guys. Now, this is the final look. I think I did, yeah. That's pretty much what I do. That was 46 minutes with me talking. So, that's not bad. That's pretty average. So, yeah, guys. I'm trying to do it so y'all can see it better. Let me see if I give more light. Too much light isn't good, but I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. See? Coach Amelia Adair here. What it do? Do. I just do a little. It's time for me to color my hair again. You can see my black coming in, but I kind of like it a little black. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope you like this look. Okay, it's nice and simple. It's not like, hey, because a lot of times too, guys, like, you want to look like you. You don't want to put on so much foundation and so much that when you take it off, you're like, who am I? And I used to do makeup like that, and honestly, it messed with my insecurities. So when I do my makeup like this, I feel like, I feel like me. So people give me a compliment. It's not like, oh, but I got on makeup. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got on a light makeup. It took me 45 minutes to do this, probably a little less. But it's just real clean, basic, quick date, quick picture. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to have on so much makeup sometimes. Like sometimes we be overdoing it. Relax. Take it easy. All right, guys. Amelia Adair here. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll see you guys soon. After that, 888.